Ability Network, Obitrecom, frankly, is on. Please, 2 minutes, no protocols at all. Thank you so very much.
The Right Honorable Speaker here represented, the House Leader and Deputy, other House members here present, the Chairman of the House Committee on Health, the Commissioner for Health, that of Justice represented, all other protocols duly observed. I will just, because of time, and I haven't seen that most of what I would have presented has been captured by the Commissioner for Health, that of also Justice. I will just present what we have for the sake of record. I've already sent soft copies to the members and the Chairman of the committee and other members here. A presentation by the Center for Human Rights and Accountability Network, CHRAN, at a public hearing on a bill for a law to prohibit stigmatization and discrimination against people living with HIV/AIDS and to regulate the practice of HIV/AIDS counseling and testing and for other matters connected therewith in the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Uyo, on Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. We did an appraisal of the bill. The bill, from our appraisal, has 41 sections and is divided into 5 parts. Apparently, the bill seeks to domesticate or adopt the HIV and AIDS Anti-Discrimination Act 2024 enacted by the National Assembly upon the assent on the 27th day of November 2014 by Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, then President of Nigeria. The bill is in consonance with the provision of Section 42 of the Constitution, 1999 as amended, which guarantees to every Nigerian the right to freedom from discrimination. Our input. Number 1, the Center observes that the bill does not state the purpose and objectives of the law it proposes to enact. The Center therefore urges that a new Part 1 should be inserted in the bill to state the purpose and objectives of the proposed law. Number 2, the Center observes that the word, quote, status, unquote, is omitted in line 2, section 4, at page 3 of the bill. The Center therefore urges that the word, quote, status, unquote, should be inserted after the word, quote, HIV/AIDS, unquote, and before the full stop punctuation mark in line 2, section 4 at page 3 of the bill. The Center appreciates the resolve of the 8th Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly to enact the Akwa Ibom State Stigmatization and Discrimination of Persons Living with HIV/AIDS Prohibition Law, considering that a similar bill, which was passed by a previous House of Assembly, was denied assent by a former governor of Akwa Ibom State. 4, the Center notes with dismay that it has taken the Akwa Ibom State government over 10 years to domesticate the HIV and AIDS Anti-Discrimination Act 2024 that was enacted by the National Assembly. The Center decries the waste of resources and time that has resulted from the failure of a former governor of Akwa Ibom State to assent to a similar bill which was passed by the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and transmitted to the former governor for assent. A further effect of that is that Akwa Ibom State may have been denied access to available international and multilateral grants, aids, and facilitations. 6. The Center urges the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly to wake up to its powers and responsibilities and duties under the Constitution as amended by invoking the provisions of Section 105, sub 5 of the Constitution, and recalling and passing bills duly passed by the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and transmitted to the state governor for assent, but which the state governor withholds assent beyond 30 days as provided for in Section 100, sub 4 of the Constitution of Nigeria 1999. We are simply given a solution to the issues we've had in several bills that have been passed by the Assembly. 8 Assembly, 6 Assembly, 7 Assembly passed several bills which the governor did not give assent to. And the law is very clear that once a bill is passed and forwarded to the governor, he has just 2 things to do. Based on Section 100, he has just 2 things to do: to give assent to the bill or withhold assent, or return the bill back to the Assembly and give his reasons for not giving assent. Once the governor withhold assent and without returning the bill to the House, within 30 days, the law in Section 100, sub 4 says that the House can record that bill and pass it, and that becomes a law. So that we don't waste public funds having public hearing and the bills are not given assent to. Conclusion: the Center commends the House Committee on Health and indeed the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly for their resolution to enact a law that will protect the right to freedom from discrimination of persons living with HIV and AIDS in Akwa Ibom State. The Center calls on the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Omoeno, to expedite assent to the bill once it is passed by the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and transmitted to him for assent. This is what we expect of the state. This bill is one that is long overdue, and once it is sent to the governor, we plead that the governor should give assent to it so that it can protect the persons living with HIV and AIDS in Akwa Ibom. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.